Let's start with Surplus Forex weekly forecast for the week May 11, 2020 to May 15, 2020. As usual, we'll start with USD index on a daily time frame. We see that USD index as of now is below EMA 17 and it's down the uptrend line as well. So before that, let me talk about last week for a minute. For last week, we had an NFP on Thursday, May 7th, and it shot from 100.17 to 140 and then plummeted down to 99.10. It's currently sitting at 99.10. So we knew that the news is negative and we'll see it going bearish. That's why my take on USD index last week was bearish. We had job loss close to 20.5 million, though the expected number was 22 million. That helped a bit to stay smooth. Unemployment rate rose from 4.4% to 14.7%, and underemployment from 8.7% to 22.8%. That being said, overall, the take on U.S. economy, U.S. labor market was negative, and it's expected that for the upcoming week, for the upcoming NFP next month, for the May NFP, it'll be again very negative. It's shockingly negative. Anyhow, it was expected more or less, and we knew it, and that's why my take on this was bearish. I am still bearish on USD index for the upcoming week. As of now, it's sitting at 99.10. Let's see on a 4-hour chart how I have put together is that if it crosses below 98.81, then I'll make my entry close to 98.65, first target at 98.30, and second target at 97.87. On the reverse side, if it rises from here, that's old support. If it crosses that, then I'll make my entry at 99.43, making sure that first target 99.83 and easily capturing 100.18 at that point if it goes north from here. As of now, my take overall for the upcoming week is bearish on US dollar. Let's start with the Euro USD on a daily time frame. We see that it's below the EMA 17, but it's above the downtrend line. Overall, as I'm bearish on US dollar, I expect US dollar to rise from here, but it might fall further and then start rising. That's what my take on it. It might fall close to 107.75 and then rise from there onwards. So on a 4-hour chart, how I have put together is that if it crosses above 108.88, then make first test at 108.98, a successful test here. Then I'll make my entry at 108.98, 109, and I'll keep my target at 109.32 and second target at 109.83. On the reverse side, if it starts falling from here, I'll crosses the old support of 107.96, then what I'll do is I'll enter at 107.95 and keeping first target at 107.61 and quick short second target at 107.30. So all in all, I'm going to be bullish on Euro USD for the upcoming week. For GBPUSD on daily time frame, we see that we could not make the trade, though we made good, met both targets on Euro USD. So here on GBPUSD, currently sitting at 124.04, and I expect that, as I'm bearish on USD dollar, so what I'm doing is I'm bullish on this, and I'm expecting that it might touch 122.60, 122.70, and then rise further from here. So let's see on a 4-hour chart. On a 4-hour chart, what I have done is that I'll be going all the way up here, 126.50, so 126.45.50. If it crosses this old resistance, then I'll make my entry and make sure it makes a test here, 126.86. Then I'll make my entry at 126.86, first target at 128.62, and second target at 130.55. On the reverse side, if it crosses 120, 130, 120, 170, falls below, then I'll make a test here, and then I'll make my entry at 120, 138, first target at 119.76, and second target at 117.32. So that's for GBPUSD. Going to US dollar, Canadian dollar pair. On this one, on a daily time frame, it's currently sitting below the EMEA 17, and it is below our uptrend line as of now at 139.26. I expect it to fall further, though it's hovering between 142.60 and 138.50, so quite handsome pips. That's what we'll be open both ways as usual, so capture the good pips on the north side and on the south side as well. Let's see on a 4-hour chart how I have put together. On a 4-hour chart, what I have done is that if it falls below, so that's what I expect, as I'm bearish on USD. So USDCAD, if it falls below, breaks the old support of 139.29, I'll make my entry at 139.13, and keeping first target right below the old support of 138.51. I'll keep the first target at 138.64 and second target at 137.95. On the reverse side, if it crosses 140.40, then I'll make my entry at 140.43, first target at 140.105, and second target at 141.63. So USDCAD, last time we met our first target, and I hope for this bearish fall we'll be able to capture both the targets, but all in all we are open both ways. Next one is USD Japanese yen. For USD Japanese yen, on a daily time frame, first 3 days had a good fall, and then it rose back to 106.64, though just touching the downtrend line at 106.64. It's sitting below EMEA 17. I expect that it should go and close to 107.15, close to here, and then it starts falling from there onwards, and I hope that it goes bearish. That's what I see, and so I'll again open both ways. On USD JPY, currently at 106.64, and that's the pivotal point for last 2 weeks. If it it'll go north from here, test and close to 106.85, 106.90, then I expect it to drop further, drop from there and cross 106.65. So if it crosses this, I'll make my entry at 106.57, first target at 106.36, second target at 106.06. On the reverse side, if it starts rising from there and breaks the old resistance of 106.91, 107.7, then I'll make my entry at 107.14 and keeping first target at 107.40 and second target at 107.70, and I'll keep my stop loss close to 106.96 here. So all in all, I'm open both ways in here, and I expect it to fall from here, and we'll capture handsome pips on both sides. For GBPUSD, it's been a good rise overall for last. Alright traders, that's all from me for this week. You can get analysis, entries and exits on more pair at surplusforex.com. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe and share the video, and huge thanks to all the current participants who like, subscribe and share. For those who are new to Forex and now can get more information on trading Forex market from this book. I named it Forex Must-Haves, or by visiting website or surplusforex.com. I wish you all wonderful weekend and profitable trading in the week ahead, and see you next time.